No276. Toastmasters International encourages a positive and inclusive environment for its members. However, it discourages behavior or practices that violate ethical standards and disrupt the integrity of its program. Toastmasters does not explicitly discourage invocations or pledges. It advises sensitivity to cultural and religious diversity when including such elements in the meeting. Before we proceed, I would like to read over the rules of the meeting for a smooth run. Please mute your microphones unless it's your turn to speak. If you need to step away, kindly turn off your cameras for courtesy. Use the raise hand features to indicate you did like to speak or have a question. Feel free to use the chat function, but let's ensure it doesn't distract the speakers. Zoom Master will spotlight the speakers while they speak. Let's create an environment of encouragement and positivity as we support our speakers and enjoy today's session. Have a great, entertaining session. Hope you all will enjoy the meeting. And happy Friendship Day to all our dynamic leaders and all the guests over here. With this kind note, I am handing over the meeting to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Savita.
As usual, I started the meeting with on mute. Hi everyone, sorry. I had a last minute hiccups where my laptop got dead, so I was rushing almost. Such a relief to be in this meeting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bindu, for that wonderful set off for the meeting. And good afternoon, each and everyone. I am Savita Venkatesh, your presiding officer for today's meeting. I now officially would like to start the meeting number 276 today. I am still in the 275th milestone hangover. I think that is fine. So I'll remove the background post our session. So, what are the updates for today? So, before moving on to that, do we have guests? I think we have. Oh, we have Jagdishwaran, Toastmaster Jagdishwaran. Can you please introduce yourself and also or just tell us how did you get to know about this club?
Sure, Toastmasters. I hope I am audible and I am visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So myself, Jagdish, I am from Wipro Chennai Toastmasters Club. I am the Sergeant at Arms at my club. So I got to know about this club when I was taking the ESCOM roles and all that. So my mentor is also there in this club. So yeah, it's another than Savita. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you. I'm happy to see the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jagdishwaran, for joining us. After consistent persistence, is what I should say. I kept on telling him, please join, please join. So today I have to tell myself, kudos to you, Savita. You did a good job. Okay, so moving on, I could see Rashmi Bhatt. So, guest Rashmi Bhatt, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Rashmi. I came to know about this forum through Bindu. She's been a good friend of mine, and she has actually encouraged me, join and see, and it's really good. So I was there the last time. It's been months back. I was there once.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there. I really enjoyed that, and but Sundays are usually so busy. I'm just not able to join in at this time. But today, Bindu said, no, please come. So I'm here. So it's nice to be among you all, and I hope to get to know you all better. Let's see how it goes in the future.
Thank you so much, Rashmi, for joining us again. It was so nice to hear you. And please do remain till end of the session so that we can get a feedback of our session. Okay? Yeah, thank you so much. So I see Toastmaster Arno from hi Arno. Last week you joined us. Nice to see you.
Yes, hello. I joined for the Milestones meeting last week, and I
Yes.
wanted to join again and enjoy the club meeting today.
Thank you so much for joining us, Toastmaster Arno. We are so glad that you have joined us on this Sunday afternoon. So, who are the other guests we have? I think I think we have our area director, Toastmaster Sujata also. I think I need not introduce her. Hi, Toastmaster Sujata.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, welcome to our club. It's so nice to have you today.
Also, thank you so much for your warm welcome into the Viva Harika.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sujata.
Congratulations for your 276 milestone. So, a
Thank
long
you.
wait
We all
for
missed
you.
you. We all missed you as well as Toastmaster Sridevi ma'am as well. And those who did not attend, please go through our video recording, which is already been shared. Uh, it was a nice, delightful meeting, I should say. So yeah, you can still cherish that moment through video recording. Thanks to Toastmaster Bindu who did the upload into the YouTube at the right time. Okay, so let's move on. So, what are the updates for this meeting as a proceeding officer? So, our VPE Toastmaster Atira sent the mentor-mentee mapping. So, I request everyone, if you need to change your mentor, please do so. And keep us informed if you need to change the mentor so that we can definitely work with your mentor and try to see the best possible option. So, if you want to change your mentor, we request you to give two options because we may not know who is free and who is not. So, be flexible with your mentorship and contact our Toastmaster Atira for much more updated information. And also with regard to role plays, so whenever if you have planned your pathways well, please contact Toastmaster Atira, fix a speech slot and work towards it so that we can achieve DCP points. That is one thing. And the other thing is your individual goals. So your individual goals is more important. So keep a track on those and don't lag behind on your individual goals. And the second one, which I want to talk about, we are coming up a newsletter as per the H2 initiative. So we have a lot of ideas. So shortly, a lot of information will be shared. Please participate in those, and we want our club members to participate. And and we need to write an article about certain topics, which I will share through messages, and that due date is by end of August. So again, it's a H2 initiative. If you're good in writing, and if you're not so good in writing also, it's fine. Just make an attempt. We have mentors in place who can help you out with rewrite and grammatical errors, all those things. Don't worry about it. It's a H initiative, division H initiative basically. So try to get into it and see how good you are. All the assistance will be provided. At least take an initiative to do it. Apart from that, let's kick off today's meeting. So today's meeting is the main captain of the ship is Toastmaster Vignesh. So Toastmaster Vignesh, he is an entrepreneur. He is a goldsmith. Actually, I think he deals with the jewelry. One of the most precious metal, I should say, for this decade is gold jewelry. So he is here to improve his communication skills. So Toastmaster Vignesh, over to you. Thank you so much, guys. See you end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you for your introduction, Toastmaster Savita. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am extremely delighted to be your Toastmaster of the day today. And so this session is going to be interactive. So please give me more input so the session will be more engaging. So let me ask a simple question. Who wants to win in life? If yes, raise your hands. Toastmaster Tathagata, you did not raise hands, sir. Don't want to win. Okay. Now, I want to dig deeper. What exactly do you want to win in life? Is it better health, better job, more money, peace of mind, or to win a speech contest?
Thoughts.
What? Hello.
All.
Everything.
All the above. Okay.
Win more
For me,
Tick
hearts.
all the
People.
options. What?
peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Okay. Super. Okay. Now I want to ask another question. So, if you achieve your dream, what will your life look like? I want you to share the crazy imagination of your dream life. Toastmaster Unnikishan.
My life would be more fulfilling, more happy, and
So,
I don't know what else.
okay. Okay. Then, anyone?
So
Toastmaster
my
Mustafa?
craziest dream, can I?
Yes.
Toastmaster Vignesh?
Yes, Toastmaster
So my
Salga.
craziest dream is fly to the destination whenever I want.
Oh, super.
I know it's not possible, but still.
Why not possible? So,
Feasibility is something we need to check out. Dream can be done, can be anything, right?
okay. What else? So now I want to ask a tough question. So why have not we achieved our dream yet?
We may not work towards that dream, maybe because of that.
Look towards your dream. Oh, okay.
We
Then
are on the way
Toastmaster
to
Akira.
achieve our dream.
What?
We are on the way to achieve our dream. It's like a simple incremental value that we are getting each and every day. So definitely one day we'll achieve our dream.
Sure, bro. We all achieve our dream. Then what else? Toastmaster Janagi. Why are you so silent?
I am.
You did not listen, huh?
I have weird set of desires or dreams, basically, and all doesn't suits with the one what everybody is saying. My recent dream is there is a there is a YouTuber called VJ Sidhu. He has went to China, and he has attempted an adventure. I am basically quite a fan of adventure. I want to try that one. Like for past 2 to 3 days, I am checking for packages which covers that. Even though I am not planning to go right now, it is a very narrow path. Either you fall or you walk straight. If you are walking on that, we would always remember that M. Kumaran, son of Mahalakshmi song, Challata Mariata song done by Vivek. Something that kind of strange path only he's traveling. So that is the weirdest dream or desire which I have updated in the list very recently.
Oh, super nice. So now I'm going to call the general evaluator. So our general evaluator today is Toastmaster Janagi. She is an author, educator, writer, reader, mother, and cancer survivor. I am someone who she said that I am someone who is fond of writing and a follower of the habit called consistency, a great student of life. Let's welcome Toastmaster Janagi.
Can you all hear me? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vignesh, for such a lovely introduction. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster, guests, ladies and gentlemen. The hardest person you will lead is yourself. That is something which I always keep it close to myself. Today, I have taken the role of general evaluator, not to lead the meeting, but to reflect on it, observe the energy, flow, discipline, and help us grow together through a constructive feedback, which will be provided in the meeting. I will be evaluating the overall proceeding of the meeting, but I'm not alone here. I have a wonderful team assisting me, and We passionately call the team as Taggle team. It has timer, R counter, grammarian and idiom master and listening master. Let's start with our timer because T comes first and time always comes first. Time isn't main thing, it is only one important thing. It's something Miles Davis said. When I asked this person to give me an introduction, she gave me a beautiful introduction, and I can assure every art student cannot understand this. If you are an art student, you may not follow actually, and saying it very truthfully, but promise it's worth listening because it holds a lot of responsibility. Our timer today is Toastmaster Savita, a passionate business analyst and a chapter lead for IIBA Bangalore. Let me welcome Toastmaster Savita to brief us about her role.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. But I'm pretty sure all the IT sector or software field people know what I do. I worked as a business analyst. So, moving on, as a timer, today I will be keeping a track of how many minutes each one of you has taken, including the prepared speech, table topic, and general evaluation. So, for prepared speeches, at 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. At 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, I'll show the red card. For table topic session, at 1 minute, I'll show the green card, 1.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. For evaluation section, at 2 minutes, I'll show the green card, 2.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. I will provide my report when the general evaluator calls upon. Thank you so much. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Janaki.
Thank you, Timer Toastmaster Savita. The next person is our counter. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective has rightly timed a pause. You use a pause properly and the content gets elevated. This is actually a paraphrase of what Mark Twain has already said. Our counter, Toastmaster Mustafa, is a young engineer with a curious and reflective mindset. He joined Toastmaster to become more confident as a speaker and even a better communicator. So I personally feel this is a right place to start with our counter role. Let me welcome Toastmaster Mustafa to explain his role.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Mustafa and I'm the R counter for today's meeting. And the purpose of the R counter is to note down any words or sounds that are used as a crutch or as a filler word. I'll be noting down any repeated words like and, like, that, and also I will be noting down any filler words like and at the end of the meeting, I will be sharing the report if anyone used how many times these words. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mustafa. Grammar is the logic of speech, even as logic is the grammar of reason. This is always tricky, but when we speak, grammar might sound different, but when we learn it, it might sound very easy. We have Toastmaster Amar with 14 years of IT experience across IoT, telecom, automotive, and power electronic domains. He brings both technical precision and creative flair of our language. He will be our grammarian and idiom master. Let me welcome Toastmaster Amar to explain his dual role.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the nice introduction. Public speaking is all about creating impressions. Create a good impression, and every idea you propose will be received as gold. Create a bad impression, and even the good ones may be discarded. Interestingly, the language you use goes a long way in establishing your impression. It is therefore vital that you take efforts to perfect it. In Toastmasters, we have a grammarian for this very reason. As a grammarian, I will appreciate all the good usage of language, but more importantly, correct any error in grammar or pronunciation so that your impression are always impressive. As a grammarian, I will also help you in enriching your vocabulary by giving you the word of the day. And the word of the day today is magnanimous, meaning generous or forgiving, especially towards a rival or someone less powerful. The usage is, despite the heated debate, she was magnanimous in her response and praised her opponent. And today, item of the day is the ball is in your court, meaning it is your turn to take action or make a decision. Usage is, I have done my part, now the ball is in your court. I hope everyone uses the word to the maximum. I will be back with my report towards the end of the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amal. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with intent to reply. So how about today for each and every one of us? To test this, we have Toastmaster Unnikrishnan, a freelancing proofreader and a translator from Kerala. Over to Toastmaster Unni to brief about his role.
Thank you for that nice introduction, Gentle Evaluator. Listening is as important as speaking in communication. Today, I play the role of the listening master. As the listening master, I would be noting the interesting tidbits of information from the speakers and from all the members as well as the guests. And by the end of the meeting, I would be checking if everyone was paying attention. I would be coming up with a bunch of questions to test this. So see you all at the end of the meeting where I would be asking a few questions to all of you. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Unni. In addition to the title, I have also have a set of evaluators who will be evaluating the prepared speeches today. They will share detailed feedback based on the speech objectives and help our speakers learn. I'll be introducing them at the appropriate time later. Let me hand the control back to the Toastmaster of the day, who's been autistic this afternoon meeting like a maestro.
Now, in my school days, whenever a teacher asked me what I wanted to become, I always said scientist. Unfortunately, I did not become one, but today I am truly honored to introduce someone who did live the dream. We have a scientist in our club. Do you know that? Yes, she is a former scientist and a nationally recognized Young Scientist Awardee. She is the founder director of Success E-Learning, scientific advisor to the Mangrove Foundation of India, an author, educator, public speaker, and instructional coach. In Toastmaster, she began her journey as a charter president of Dynamic Leader Forums Toastmaster Club and has served as a area director, division director, and most recently, immediate past club growth director of District 120. And before that, I would like to call DTM Sadish Menon to introduce her pathways, to explain about her objectives.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan is going to attempt her level 4 speech from the Pathway Strategic Relationship. And the project objective of the speech is for the member to practice the skills to effectively use public relations strategies for any group or situation. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of her public relations strategy. During the completion of the project, the member created a public relations plan. About the speech, the member will deliver a well-organized speech about a real or hypothetical public relations strategy. The speech should be informational, but may include humor and visual aids. The speech should be engaging, and the speech should not be a report on the content of the public relation strategies project. Timer, please note that the time limit for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Let's welcome Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan.
Ideas begin as whispers, quiet, persistent thoughts that wait for the right moment to come alive. For me, that whisper started when I served as the area director and I dreamt of hosting a Toastmasters meeting inside a moving metro train. A bold, unconventional idea that never materialized at that time, but never left me either. And fast forward to my tenure as the club growth director. The vision to make Toastmasters a household name had only intensified. One ordinary day, while riding in the Chennai metro, my eyes caught a random advertisement on the train walls. That was the spark. What if instead of this ad, there was a Toastmasters poster here? That fleeting thought became a wave of imagination. I envisioned Metro itself as a moving billboard of transformation, carrying the spirit of communication, leadership, and personal growth to the thousands each and every day. What fueled the next steps was the unwavering support of my team, especially our district director, Mohan Krishnan. His trust gave me the freedom to turn that dormant idea into a living reality. With the fire to explore the unconventional, I began researching, connecting with metro branding vendors, negotiating terms, and slowly bringing a team that believed in the vision as much as I did. The logic behind choosing the metro was very simple, yet profound. The metro isn't just a mode of transportation. It's a symbol of movement. It's a symbol of connection. It's a symbol of progress, much like Toastmasters itself. With over 1.5 lakh daily commuters, students, professionals, homemakers, entrepreneurs, and even tourists, the Chennai Metro was the perfect canvas to paint our message. Transit media offers passive reinforcement, and I strongly believe in that. People see the same visuals repeatedly, embedding them into their memory. While the project involved a substantial financial commitment, we viewed it as an investment in visibility and brand recall. We negotiated with Metro branding vendors to ensure cost efficiency without compromising the impact of the whole campaign. Given the scale and the duration, the cost was justifiable. But the mileage the campaign would deliver across the city was amazing. This wasn't just about marketing or just a public relations strategy. It was a mission to show the world that Toastmasters is for everyone, right here, right now. With the creative brilliance of our district PR manager, distinguished Toastmaster Arun, we rolled out 60 visually compelling creatives, each tailored for specific personas. Students discovering confidence, professionals stepping into leadership, women empowerment, homemakers finding their voice, and embracing lifelong learning. Every poster was carefully visualized, real life speaking scenarios, vibrant Toastmasters branding, impactful taglines, and strategic placement ensured maximum visibility of these posters. The campaign did not just ride the metro, it rode into the hearts and minds of Chennai people. And the impact? It was tremendous. In 30 days for which the campaign was planned, we received hundreds of leads from curious commuters. A dedicated follow-up team helped us to contact each lead that came through this campaign, and they were allotted to the suitable club. Social media buzzed with organic shares and commuters taking selfies with the posters, Instagram stories, and the viral posts like Toastmasters going above and beyond. The district leaders across the world took note of it and reached out to us to learn and replicate the same idea. My dear fellow Toastmasters, more than a campaign, this was a movement. It redefined the outreach programs. It redefined the social media campaigns, and it redefined the public relations strategies, sparked conversations, elevated the visibility of Toastmasters, and turned an everyday metro ride into a journey of inspiration and transformation. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
It was really a wonderful speech. Now, our next speaker is presenting a speech from Level 3, Project 2, under the Dynamic Leadership Pathway. The title of her speech is You Can Use the Tongues. Now, let me introduce the speaker, but I must warn you, her achievements might just make your head spin like mine. She is an international bilingual novelist, the author of 11 books and 5 audiobooks. I have not even finished writing my grocery list. A handwriting trainer, a communication trainer, a motivation speaker, and a business coach. And before I call the speaker, I would like to call the evaluator too.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vignesh.
Toastmaster Bindu, yes.
My target speaker, Toastmaster Uma, is giving her Level 3 Project 2 speech for the Pathways Dynamic Leadership, as Toastmaster Vignesh said. Her mentor is distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, and the objective of her speech is to inspire the audience with her speech. Timer, please note, the timing of her speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. And all the best to my target speaker. Over to Toastmaster of the Day.
Let's welcome Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari ma'am.
How many of you remember the Fleming's right-hand rule and the left-hand rule? Yeah, I can understand your mind voice. We remember only Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? And if you ask me the rule, I too don't know. I remember this not because of this structure, but the interesting interpretation given by my grandfather with this. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'm just going to rewind the time to go back to the lockdown stage. During COVID lockdown, when we realized I was affected with COVID and I was isolated for 42 days separately from my family. After 42 days, came back home and slowly getting adapted to our regular lifestyle. So even though the schools are closed, of course, as a mom, it is my duty to have the food ready in the table the morning, afternoon, and evening. So I was busy working in the kitchen, preparing the breakfast for the entire family. But that time, every one of us were cautious on the food, water, even the air we breathe. So we started boiling the water in a big pot and started using that boiled water to be safe. So I was cutting the vegetables this side on the kitchen slab, and the pot of water is getting boiled. My husband came inside the kitchen. He saw the water is boiling. He switched off the stove and took the tongs to lift the pot. I looked at my husband while cutting the vegetables and said, Siri, don't use the tongs. The pot is very heavy. You may drop it. And I was cutting the vegetables. Suddenly I heard a big sound. Tum! following with the sound. Dumma, 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 dumma. I was looking at the rolling pot, my husband, again at the rolling pot, and my husband. My husband with the tongs in his hand, my daughters who came running to the kitchen hearing the sound. The entire house was in pin drop silence, awaiting for the T-Rex inside me to come roaring out at my husband. I was looking at my husband and he saw me and said, Uma, I don't know. I'm using the same tongs to lift this pot all 42 days and I never dropped it. I was in pin drop silence now. Outside, I magnanimously said, it's okay. But inside, I was stunned. Did my words have that much power? Did COVID lockdown give some increasing silent power in me? But that is when I remember my grandfather's version of this Fleming's rule. Fleming's, I mean, Natarajan's hand rule, I should say, is whatever you say to others, whether it is positive or negative, remember, you're saying one time to them, but it is coming 3 times towards you because you're sending a signal to the universe. Beautiful, right? And that is when I realized there is some power in our thoughts and words. Have you ever remembered our grandfather or grandmother used to say there is one fairy roaming all the way in the sky? It may cross you at any time, and whatever you say, it will become true, right? Fairy or not, I realize the words or thoughts inside us have a power, and it definitely changes something inside us. It will change our mindset. For example, I just want you to think one sentence. That one sentence is anything that you want to do it, longing to do it, but haven't done it. Let me give an example. I'm not writing my next book. I'm not preparing for my next speech. I'm not winning in the next contest. Just add a simple word, it. I'm not writing the next book, it. I'm not preparing my next speech, it. I haven't won the contest, it. See the change in mindset you have. A simple word, it, changing you completely. So, my friends, the next time when you feel you're not able to do something, you're not saying anything positive, remember, it's okay to use the tongs. You can do the impossible as possible. Over to you, Toastmaster.
It was another level speech, and she also makes music without instrument. So now, so where did we leave the topic? I want to know. Just now I talked.
Why are we not achieving?
Yes. So I thought you will tell travel around the world and speaking in some conference, but you did not tell like that. So okay, but you told so many reasons. Let's be honest. The most important reason is not out there; it's inside us. We always think that we want to win outside battles, but I want to tell one most important thing. If we flip our thinking, we can flip our life. Instead of trying to win outside battles, if we win ourselves first, everything else will follow. So let me remind you of the homeworks I gave you earlier. Why did I give that? I just want to know the lame excuses gives your mind every day. I know from your mind voice. Did you give homework? Did anyone see the homeworks. Hello. Okay, tell me, Atira, Toastmaster Atira.
I saw the homework but did not do that homework.
So we have a habit from the school days itself. Okay, no problem. Now, so we always want to wake up early, but we never do that. So we have all the negativity in our life. So why do we want to win ourselves? We are living in a planet here. It's a small blue tiny dot in the vast Milky Way galaxy. So which has billions of planets and trillions of galaxies. Beyond that, there are trillions of other galaxies out there. We don't know. If you think about that, we don't know why we exist. Elon Musk once said that we might be living in a simulation controlled by higher intelligence running powerful softwares. Then what is the purpose of the life? I read one quote from Swami Vivekananda. He said that the true purpose of our life is to live happy. To live truly happy life, we must remove negativities and weakness from both physically and mentally. So how do we do that? So before going there, I would like to we can conduct the table topic masters program. So now it's before that, let me tell you something unbelievable. Calling the table topic master, most people attend one Toastmaster meeting on a Sunday and declare, I need 1 week rest. But this man in the morning is doing a one role in one club, and in the afternoon he is fully active in other club. Same energy, same smile, zero tiredness. I thought if you want to become like him, it can only happen only when all 9 planets align. He has over 20 years of experience in pharma selling. His goal, not to sell tablets, but to teach people how to manage disease without tablets. So get ready for some unexpected fun and fabulous impromptu moments. Could you please guess who I am calling? Toastmaster Anand. Yes, let's welcome Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vignesh. For the past 3 weeks, completely I'm out. I'm completely occupied with my busy schedule. I'm out of the town. So anyway, you are recognized me. Once again, I'm pitching to the Toastmasters. Thank you very much for motivating me. The way you are taking the Toastmaster of the day, you are giving a positive reinforcement to attend the program regularly. Thank you very much. Our Toastmasters, dear Toastmasters and dear guest, welcome you all for the table topics. So the table topic is all about the impromptu speech. Even the guest also participate in table topics. The table topics is all about a mini speech. It must contain an opening, it must contain a body, and it must contain a conclusion. I request you all, please volunteer yourself to take up the topics. So, any volunteers? Before moving on, let me highlight the timings for the table topics. At least to qualify for the table topics, you need to speak for minimum 1 minute, and the timer will show the green card at 1 minute and amber color at 1.5 minutes, and 2 minutes it's a red color, and 30 seconds as a grace time. Maximum you can go stretch up to 2 minutes 30 seconds, not more than that. So any volunteers? I request any senior Toastmasters, could you please pitch in? After that, I'll move to the guest. Yes, ma'am. Let me give the opportunity to our Division B, Division Director. Let us give that. Toastmaster Steven. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. A quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Toastmaster Sridevi.
Absolutely fantastic words, Toastmaster Anand. A winner never quits. Yes. It doesn't mean that he has to win every step. Though we all look on a journey that has that is very long, endless, and it's quite challenging. What we need to a winner would see is the inch base winning every step forward. That is the win that a winner would definitely look at. Of course, there will be challenges in the journey, but if we are going to look at it as challenges and see how we can overcome that, then that very attitude is the winning attitude. So the person who has that winning attitude, whatever the uh, target maybe climbing up the Mount Everest, or reaching, becoming a richer person, or becoming a doctor, or whatever the profession you choose, the one attitude that we have, if we fall down, we won't quit. We will just persevere and move forward. That very attitude is the element of winning element in a winner. That makes the difference between the winner and the quitter. So obviously, when a person quits, it doesn't mean that he or she is so passionate about whatever they are pursuing, or maybe they are not interested in it anymore. And of course, there will be some journeys that may not lead them towards the direction they were expecting it to. But sometimes we may need to think, are we really suitable to that? Are we really equipped with all the skills that are needed to go forward? Or do we need to put a stop and then learn and then rejoin this particular point? So these are the introspections a winner would have while having some real jerks in his journey. So I love the words, winners never quit. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sridevi. The most important thing is that the winner's attitude, the winner's mindset. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and ideas. Next, let us call our area director, Toastmaster Sujata.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Could you, if possible, could you please turn on the video, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Toastmaster Sujata, never stop until you win. Never stop until you win. Toastmaster Sujata Sridharan.
Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful topic, Toastmaster Anand. Never ever give up in the life. Yes, that's exactly correct. That was apt for my story. So when I joined as a Toastmaster, I was a really introvert person. I don't want to speak with anyone. If someone are there in my office also, I feel why I should talk to that person, why I should say hi. That is what my mindset initially. So after joining Toastmasters, the place I break the barriers and come out. Now I'm able to speak with all the leaders with confidence. Not only building the confidence, this is a place where you feel more confident and develop your skills. And I feel very happy to be the part of Toastmasters. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Anna.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sridevi, for sharing your ideas. So, as an introvert turned into a great leader. Thank you very much. This is completely visible, ma'am. Thank you. Now, any volunteers and guests may call Toastmaster guest Bhashyam. Boshmi Bhatt. Guest Boshmi Bhatt.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Rashmi Bhatt. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for you, ma'am. A winner
Okay.
never stop trying. Yeah, winner never stop trying. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just supposed to talk a few lines on what you have given, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
A winner never stops trying. Yeah.
Yes.
What I feel regarding this is a winner was always he was a beginner in the first place. When he started out with something in his mind, he was also a beginner. I'm sure he faced a lot of obstacles, but he has overcome all the obstacles and reached his goal. For that, there might have been people behind him, to encourage him. That's what I feel. Yeah, that's what I want to say. I'm not able to think of anything else right now.
It's okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your sharing your thoughts. Thank you. Any volunteers?
I can try.
Any volunteers? Or
I can do
yes,
that.
Jagadishwaran. Yes, Mr. Jagadishwaran. Guest Jagadishwaran for you. Uh, Guest Jagadishwaran. Winning is a way of expressing yourself. Winning is a way of expressing yourself. Guest Jagadishwaran.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So, winning is always a way of expressing ourselves. So, winning sometimes make us feel bored. So, when we are on the process of winning, that make us more engaged. So, once after you win any competition or any contest or any exam, so that winning does not make any sense. So that becomes boring again. So on the process of winning, it has always been a thrill, and we have always been engaged, and we want to win the competition. And after it being winning, so that gives us a thought of yes, we have won it. But the art of thrilling in winning is not much as the art of losing it. So rather than winning, I prefer to be in the process of winning to make it more interesting. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, absolutely, guest Jagdishan. Definitely the process. We can enjoy the process. Definitely. Thank you very much. Yes, any volunteers? Could you please volunteer yourself?
I can take it.
Yes, sir. Toastmaster. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Toastmaster, I don't know. Yeah. For you, sir, focus on winning the contest with yourself. Focus on winning the contest with yourself. Over to you, sir.
So there's a haha moment that happened in my life 2 years ago, which is if you want to help others, you first have to help yourself first. And that's an incredible experience. I am rather someone that is introverted and that is very helpful to everyone, but sometimes I'm neglecting myself in the process. So this is the way I am, and this is the way many people are. But I went into an event called coaching program within my company, and I had a lot of very interesting session about developing others and coaching others, and also I started to read a lot about coaching, and that's where I learned that if you don't progress yourself, how can you teach others to step out of their comfort zone? And this is where I started to look at what I want and how can I progress. And I started in parallel also my journey into coaching, which have been tremendous. And I encourage everyone to look into progressing on yourself before teaching others. That's all from my side.
Okay, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts. Thank you very much. Yes, volunteer. For you, sir, water the root and enjoy the fruit. Water the root and enjoy the fruit. Over to you, sir. Tathagata.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry,
Sorry.
mispronounced. Yeah.
Yeah, please, could you please repeat?
Yeah, water the root and enjoy the fruit. Water the root and enjoy the fruit.
Yeah, water the root and enjoy the fruit. I hope, am I audible, right?
You are audible. You are audible.
Yes, this is the watering in our root in today's virtual call that we are getting a table topic like this. So, whenever we are watering into our plant or the root, is not like we are aiming something big. Sometimes we are thinking that it is our duty. It is the thing that we are focusing inside. So every time, whenever we are like into a particular situation, we are thinking that maybe we are lost or we are too much into to enjoy our success, but we forget that one time may storm come, or maybe sometime in the monsoon the rain also will come into our life. But whether in these two scenarios we ever thought that okay, when monsoon will come, directly water will go to the roots? No, right? Because the thing is, it is our duty to enhance or maybe to nurture our seeds, our roots, and that gives us the status either it's win or maybe the lose. And there is nothing into the lose into a journey. So we have to have always focus on the activities. Either will win, that means we can get that particular fruits, or maybe we'll learn how to grow the plants. So in this note, every time we will meet, come across so many people, but you have to always be a magnanimous person throughout your journey. Now, the ball in your court, Toastmaster, table topic master. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing your thought. Toastmaster, yeah, Satish Menon, sir. Yes. Toastmaster Satish Menon, sir. I will win, not immediately, but definitely. I will win, not immediately, but definitely. Toastmaster Satish Menon, sir.
I will win not immediately, but definitely. Now, what is winning? Winning and losing is nothing but a state of the mind. It's not about getting those trophies or getting those titles or getting those accolades. It's all about what you feel within yourself. What have you achieved? What have you feel that I have done something better, either for myself or for the society as a whole, or for the nation as a whole. So winning is something which you do every day. Because every day when we wake up, we always aspire to be a better version of ourselves. And we work towards that in a continuous manner. We don't need somebody to recognize us always or to us to get titles to say, oh, you are doing something good. When somebody says you are one, or when somebody says you are doing something good, they are talking from their perspective. They are not talking from your perspective. And what is true winning or is all about what you feel that you have done better at. That's what is true winning. So it's not about saying that I will win. I didn't win today, I'll win tomorrow. It's all about saying that what have you done to make yourself a better individual as you progress through life. And that progression happens every day. None of us get up in the morning to say that I'm going to go 3 steps backwards now. Okay, we always look forward to aspire to be better than what we were yesterday. Like in Toastmasters, When we are all here in Toastmasters, when we go to a club meeting, we aspire to be better than what we were in the last meeting. And in Toastmasters, there is nothing called as a perfect speech or a good speech. It is a speech which you gave on that day, which the judges felt was a good speech compared to the others. The same speech given on another day with a different set of judges, you may not win. But the satisfaction of saying that I stood there and I performed well, and to me, I achieved what I wanted to achieve, that is what is winning. And that kind of winning happens every day to every one of us. It's another thing that a lot of us don't realize it. We don't make a note of it. But we start making a note of it, you will find that each one of us is a true winner multiple times in a day, day over day. And as you progress through life, you're always becoming a better version of yourself. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, DTM Satish Menon sir, for your motivational speech. Thank you. Any volunteers?
I would
Any
like to take
volunteers? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Bhaskar, who has taken? Yeah. Yes, sir. Toastmaster Janaki. Toastmaster Janaki. Success is not an accident. It is the result of your attitude. Success is not an accident. It is the result of your attitude. Toastmaster Janaki.
I would personally say yes. But along with the attitude, I would like to add 4 more letters, which forms one great word. It's called time. Everybody was facing different things during COVID. I faced with cancer. And that's when my desire to write a dissertation. That's when I was introduced to the concept of dissertation or research in a huge scale, that's 100 pages, 120 pages for a submission under a university. All these dreams are popping up, and suddenly the results are also coming. My test results are also coming out, along with my birthday wishes. All these things are happening on my birthday. Along with that, we have one more celebration. It's either Diwali or Diwali's next day, something like that. So when the test results shows that yes, I have cancer and biopsy has to be done, and the MPhil selection results are out, and they are very much excited about the topic which I have opted out. And I also said that I might include the author of the books what I am planning to take. With the consistency of working towards it, going back to treatments, coming back to home, paying a small visit to the college so that I'll get the books for the references. I spoke with the author, and all these were approached to me with a attitude of taking things in a positive manner and working best out of it. And when I am telling and retelling all these stories, the point is you create a set of mindset that will follow up your system, and you will create your own trials. And I would personally say I have created a beautiful set of trials out of it. And the success is I am the best researcher of that time of the college, and I was awarded with it. Over to the table topic next.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Janaki, for sharing your thoughts. And now let me call upon guest Bhaskar. Guest Bhaskar, procrastination leads to negative attitude. Procrastination leads to negative attitude. Guest Bhaskar.
Procrastination barrier. That's a very common thing to many of us. And probably that is the biggest barrier which we need to break in our life to become successful, or at least to get on the path of getting success. So procrastination is like some dilemma, whether we'll do it or not, whether we'll go by this way or not. And believe me, if you think on that thing, whether it is right or wrong, whether we'll do it or not, it will just only wastage of your time, effort, and anxieties. Rather, if you if you think about the, or if you read about the winners, they don't think much before taking any steps. Just take the steps. Just just do it. What their instinct says. Go in that way. Every step may not be the right step, but it's individual's responsibility to make every step right to become successful. So whatever decision you take, make it right, even if it was not the right decision at the first place, and then probably you will be successful. I can give you an example. I was always a terrible dancer. I never, even in any social occasion, whenever there is a chance, some loud music going on, uh, everyone is dancing and shaking their legs, bodies. I usually become very stiff and take a corner place, just standing or sitting, just try to avoid the situation. And one day I thought, why to be so boring in a in a rejuvenated environment. So let's take the step. I get admitted into a dance school, take and started practicing dance. And do you know, even I think in last week I had a dance stage show where I dance over the stage, although not definitely not the solo one, in a group, but at least uh, I was able to move out of my procrastination barrier. So, and now and I'm feeling more confident now. Maybe I'll continue my practice for a few more sessions to become more to become a better dancer even. And I would suggest that should be the right way to everyone, rather than procrastinating, or rather than scaring of your things. Just face it face to face, and probably you will be a winner one day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guest Bhaskar, for sharing your thoughts. Any volunteers? Any volunteers? Or shall I pick up? Any volunteers? Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Winners sees the gain, losers see the pain. Winners see the gain, losers see the pain. Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. Winners see the gain, losers see the pain. I just want to take myself as an example. And every one of you know that I will attempt the contest in our clubs every year without fail. And the very first contest I attempted in this club was the humorous contest. And even though it was an online, I know everyone in that club was, and whoever attempting the contest or attending the contest were looking at me in a serious ways. I know that. But at that time, distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati ma'am, she called me and she said, your script is good, but you need some improvement. So why don't you try as a test speaker in some evaluation contest? And she took me with her to one another online contest where I was a test speaker. I gave that speech and I got a lot of area of improvement over there. Every year after year, I was trying the contest again and again. I never saw the pain. Even I have to travel all the way from Chidambaram to Chennai one whole day. At one point of time, I thought, why I am spending so much of time, effort, and money where I'm not seeing any result. But luckily, last year I thought, okay, I don't want to participate in contest anymore. Let me give a break. Toastmaster Lata insisted me, you should participate. And at that time, I was able to cross the club, area, division, and I stood proud on the district stage for table topics, and I was able to get some result on that day. So if I only look on the pain, I wouldn't have got that opportunity to stand on that stage proud with so many Toastmasters masters over there. Was able to talk on that big stage, even though I was feeling my shaking legs, but I stood there proud and I got the result over there. So seeing beyond the pain always gives you the result. Over to you.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, for sharing your real life incidents. Thank you very much. Last volunteers. Any volunteers? Let me give the opportunity to our president, Toastmaster Savita. Toastmaster Savita.
Yes, Toastmaster Anand.
Toastmaster Savita.
1 second.
Winners.
I want
Yeah.
someone, 1 second. I want someone to track my time, please.
Oh, okay. You are the timer.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it.
Okay, thank you guys. Let me
Shall I?
just, yeah, one moment. I don't want to put myself in green and then start. It doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah, Toastmaster Anand.
Yes. Toastmaster Savita, winners don't do different things. They do the things differently. Winners don't do the different things. They do things differently.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anand, for that wonderful topic. Yes, I agree. Winners don't do different, but they do different. They do it in a differently. So there is a quote. I'm not sure. I don't remember back of my mind who actually said that. Even though I could have hit around 100 sixes, but on that day, what I do is what matters. So even though I have practiced a lot, on the exam day, what I do is what matters. So winners are the people who don't do it differently, but the consistency, persistence, and also doing it and persistence to achieve that matters a lot. So my opinion is we have to be consistent, we have to be vision, we have to be goal oriented. Even though you feel that as of now nothing is working on, as Toastmaster Uma said, lot of hard work behind the scenes will definitely give a fruitful result. And as Toastmaster Anand gave one topic, you have to water a fruit or a plant in order to enjoy the fruit. So don't ever think of the time where you're watering the plant. The fruit will come to you when the time is right. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Toastmaster Savita, for sharing your thoughts. So it was a fabulous. Each and everyone has delivered very well. It was a highly motivational and right. Thank you very much for sharing all your thoughts and your real life incidents. Thank you very much. Now I am handing over the floor to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vignesh. Over to you.
It was really a wonderful session, Toastmaster Anand. So now, how do we win ourselves? Now tell me.
How do
we win ourselves?
Win ourselves.
This
So
is
what I
only
can say
topic.
is that one is
Yes.
that how to win ourselves is that to understand our own self and our own potential. That will allow us to win. That is.
Yes, of course. Any other answers?
We have to be clear on what we wanted first, and we have to mind map and then plan accordingly and go through the path. Then probably we'll get the win.
Okay.
Must be purposeful. You should have a purpose, vision, mission, and values. We have to write our own mission, value, so that will be the driving force of our life. That is one of the way to go and achieve our goal.
Super. So now it's time to release our gene. Do you guess what it is? It's discipline. Discipline is everything, from waking up early to do our workout, to go to office on time, to eat only healthy foods, and to read books to make ourselves sharper, and then to spend quality time with our families and to reflect our day. Discipline is everything. I have read some books and I have gone to some seminars and I have had some mentors. They taught me only one thing, that is discipline. I have let's talk about one of my mentor. I have never received wisdom from anyone like Jocko Willink. He's a retired Navy SEAL. So Navy SEAL is one of the elite military forces in the world. He taught discipline in one simple way. Do you know how? He just every day he just show his wristwatch at his wake up time. No holidays, no Sundays. Every day his watch would show 4:30, 3:30, and sometimes 2 o'clock. That's discipline. And another guy, you all know about him, is Michael Phelps. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, swimming champion.
Yes, he's a swimmer. Do you know that he won many gold medals? No one has ever achieved such a feat in Olympics. Do you know how he did that? For the straight 5 years, not 5 days, he woke up early and trained every day. He trained every day for almost 18 hours per day. So most of the time, what is taught us, you know what is taught us? Do you think, yes, you can do every day? We all have the same thought. His mind says that don't go out. And another legend I admire most is Kobe Bryant. He's one of the best basketball player in USA. He has more fans because of his life. He taught discipline. So he has one thing called Mamba mentality. He said that if he put agreement with himself, he will not break it, no matter what. Whether it's wake up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, so doing his workout, he never break that. So that's his discipline. And I like one of the other guy like David Goggins. He's also a retired Navy SEAL. He's pushing his body and mind beyond the limit. He once did 17 hours push-ups continuously. He said that we used only 40% of our potential. Just imagine what if we remove our negativities and weaknesses from our life? What if we tap our full potential? Then boom, that's when our true life begins. Thank you all.
Toastmaster Vignesh, you have to call the general evaluator.
Yes, it's now time to call the general evaluator to give the report.
When I heard about the theme of the day, I happened to get a question in my mind. As I am a movie buff, I want to connect it with the concept of movies and how the morning routine would be and what genre you can opt it for. So each role players were asked these questions and each one gave me a different answer. Before going into these questions and these answers, I wish to introduce the evaluators, the speech evaluators. Speech evaluator 1, Satish, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Satish Menon is a first generation IT entrepreneur having more than 2 decades of experience in the IT field. He has been a Toastmaster since 2013 and has risen up to the ranks from the club level to area, division, district. He has been distinguished area director President, Distinguished Division Director. He has been the conference co-chair and the co-conference chair for 2 district conferences. He was the Club Growth Director for D8-2B in 2019 to 20, Program Quality Director for D120 in 2020 to 2021, District Director for 2021 to 2022. When I asked Distinguished Toastmasters Satish Menon this question, he said, it would be thriller always. And I would like to invite Distinguished Toastmaster Satish to evaluate Speaker 1, Distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan's speech.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Janaki. A very good afternoon to everyone. The French poet Victor Hugo once said, "No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come." Unquote. And your speech, Toastmaster Ashwati, had the perfect setting for this example. You took upon something which was never experimented in the history of District 120 earlier. Now, one of the reasons could be earlier we didn't have the metro, so there was no way we could go and advertise in the metro. But other than that, a mass campaign of such an order to take Toastmasters, spread the branding across, was something which was never attempted before. And your speech brought the right passion on why you took up that initiative. When you were speaking, I could see that you were so passionate about that idea and you were so into it to say that this is something that I need to do. This is something that I need to take and execute so that it becomes a benchmark for the district. And at the same time, it lets the world know of what Toastmasters is. Because a lot of us are under the assumption that everybody knows about Toastmasters. Okay. And that's not the case. And you described it to such an extent to say how you went about doing it. One of the good things that for such ideas is you need backup or you need support from the top leadership, which you told that you had. And then you also went about explaining to us how the posters were made, how that were shortlisted, how you took it and negotiated with the metro people and how it got put out, and the reception that you got from the audience, from the people who saw it. So all in all, it was a very great project to have been undertaken, one that has never been undertaken in the history of the district. And to that extent, you were one of the pioneers or the trailblazers, as I would say, in executing this and taking it to the next level. So there was the right passion in your speech, the right passion to do this idea. And the way it was executed, we all of us saw it spread the word of Toastmasters across a wider audience. Now, what you could have done better in the speeches, since this was a project, you could have talked about some of the timelines as to how you went through it. How was this idea executed? What was the time taken to kind of build all the posters? What was the time taken to kind of work with the metro people to have this done? Some aspect of that. And the other aspect is when people came and contacted us on saying that this is what is Toastmasters, what are you doing and how do I join a club? Some data on how that interactions happened and how many of those interactions got converted into members. Because any project that you undertake, this has to be a natural outcome to say, what did I achieve out of it? And sometimes the achievement has to be in terms of numbers to say how many people got converted, how many calls did I receive, and how did we interact with them, and how did we kind of convert them into numbers. So if you can just incorporate that in your speech, the right passion with which you executed the project will also kind of get supplemented with the right data. And this will be a benchmark project for the rest of us to follow in the years to come. Thank you, and back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Our speaker 2 was Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. The evaluator for speaker 2 is Toastmaster Bindu. a certified soft skill trainer, a child psychology counseling, and a Montessori tutor, a handwriting trainer, working online with a company for children. She has 15 years of experience in teacher and administration, associated with Toastmasters for 4 years, and have won Triple Crown thrice, Pathway Celebrity thrice, Outstanding VP, Rockstar Award twice, and VPPR for the quarter. When I asked her the same question in the same modulation, she said, drama, with all the emotions. Let us hear from her with all our emotions closed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janaki, Central Evaluator. Congratulations on completing your Level 3 project to Toastmaster Uma. There's a saying by Albert Einstein, creativity is intelligence having fun. So you hooked the audience about unexpected use of thongs, whether it referred to using in the kitchen or getting a small positive thought out of it. So your speech was well paced and vividly described all the situations around. I loved your expression, particularly when you mimicked the sound of the vessel falling down from a higher note to the lower note. So beneath sprinkling of humor, your message about adaptability to the situation and creativity was very clear and meaningful. You also added a strength to your speech by maintaining the flow and momentum between the anecdotes that you had today. As a part of evaluator's job, I would like to give you some suggestions on the speech delivered, but as usual, had to rackle over my brain a little to get one or two out of your speech, as it was a challenge as usual. First thing, according to me, is your camera angle, which I thought like you could have used your screen space. You actually used your screen space to the fullest, from left, turning from left and right and giving the movements. I would suggest you to place the laptop little farther from your space so that your body language will reach the audience to the fullest. You'll have a better impact. That's what I felt. And and also you could have given a hint on what is your speech about at the beginning itself. As I feel like you had 3 takeaways, 3 points that you had it in your speech, which was connecting to one, which was little baffling in between. The Fleming rule and adding yet to begin again, whatever we have left with, not one with, all these. But to conclude, you have demonstrated a strong command of humor and storytelling while sharing a surprisingly insightful lesson. 2 sides of your speech says, like the thongs, the mindset matters a lot and have confidence on what you do. We can always succeed when we focus on something, when we hold the purpose in between the thongs. So thank you, and over to General Evaluator.
Let us all hear from our Taggle team. Our timer, Toastmaster Savita, when I asked her the same question, she said, let it be comedy because I want it to be therapeutic for all. Can we all hear from our timer?
Yes, I am here. Thank you so much, General Evaluators, Toastmaster Janaki. So today, the time taken by Ashwati Rajan, distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan, is 5 minutes 52 seconds. Toastmaster Uma has taken 5 minutes 30 seconds. And for the table topic session, all are qualified except I think guest Rashmi Bhatt, Toastmaster Jagadishwaran, who spoke less than 1 minute, unfortunately, so they are not qualified for voting. And Toastmaster Bhaskar took 3 minutes 6 seconds, so they are not qualified. And for the evaluation section, Toastmaster Satish Menon took 4 minutes, and Toastmaster Bindu took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Janaki.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. And let us call our counter, Toastmaster Mustafa. Before getting to know how many R's and O's, the answer for this question went so silent, and I feel it might be a silent movie for him. Over to Toastmaster Mustafa.
So for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vignesh used Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Vignesh used 5 R's, 1 arm, and he used repeated words like and the. Toastmaster Anand for table topic. He used 4 R's. He used repeated words like and, like, so. Toastmaster Sridevi, she used 2 R's. Toastmaster Sujata, she used 1 R's. Guest Rashmi Bhatt, she used 4 R's, 1 arm, and 1 long pass. Guest Jagadishwaran used 1 R's. He used repeated words like so and the. Guest Arno, he used 3 R's, 2 repeated words like and to. Toastmaster Tathagata, he used 1 repeated word to. Toastmaster Janaki, she used 2 R's and 1 long pass. Guest Bhaskar, he used 6 R's, 1 long pass and 1 repeated word and. And distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon, he used 2 R's. And Toastmaster Savita, she used 1 R. Toastmaster Bindu ma'am, she used 1 R. That's it for today's report. Over to you, Janil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mustafa. Let us put our hands together and welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Amr. When I asked this question, he gave me one single word, thriller. So let us hear from him.
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator. DTM Ashwati Ranjan, the good usage of words like dormant idea, profound, creative brilliance, strategic placement, organic shares, inspiration, and transformation. The good usage of words by Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari in her speech is signal to universe, mindset, and she has used the word of the day, that is magnanimous. And in table topics, the good usage of words like winning attitude, introspection, and good usage of word by Toastmaster Sujata is break the barriers. Toastmaster Jagdishwar and good usage of word like art of thrilling, process of winning. Toastmaster Tathagata, good usage of word like nurture, and word of the day was used once. Good usage of words by Toastmaster Satish Menon is state of mind, better version of ourselves, perspective. And good usage of words by Toastmaster Savita is consistency, persistence, vision, goal oriented. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amir. When I asked our listening master about what genre you have to pick, he has given me a detailed explanation, but I would trim it short and sweet. His genre would be an award-winning movie we have missed to watch, and we are very eager to watch it after it has received the award, involving a lot of emotion. And let us hear from Toastmaster Unikrishna.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So, as I'm the listening master, I am here with a few questions to everyone. So, the first question is, as part of her dream, where does Toastmaster Janaki Subramaniam wish to go?
China.
Anyone can answer except Janaki.
China?
Yes, it's China. The second question, which 2 rules did the second speaker, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, talk about? She talked about two rules.
Newton's law and Fleming's law.
Fleming's left to right and Newton's law, third law.
Yes. And in which metro did distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan conduct her Toastmaster program?
Chennai Metro.
Chennai Metro.
Chennai Metro. Yes. Next one is a fill in the blanks. Toastmaster Anand's mission is to teach people how to live without dash.
Medicines.
Yes. According to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vignesh, what is the most important quality that one needs to win ourselves?
Discipline.
Discipline, yes, yes. He mentioned it towards the end. He also mentioned two Navy SEALs. Who are they?
One is David Goggins, I think.
Yes, yes. One is David Goggins. Okay, and the second one is Jocko Willink. He's also a Navy SEAL. He also mentioned an Olympic swimmer.
Michael Phillips.
Michael Phelps.
Michael. Yes, yes. And there was a quote that was used by distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. The quote goes like this: "No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come." Which writer said these words? He's a French writer.
Victor Hugo.
Yes, okay. Mr. Hugo. So that's it. I'm handing over the mic back to the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster, only for conducting a beautiful listening quizzes. I thank my tackle team for providing me with the reports. The pros of the meeting is the meeting has started on time, and general evaluation doesn't stick with during my meeting. It starts beforehand. So, well begin is half done. That's what I actually say. The beginning was very beautiful. That is the poster, the meeting agenda, and the communication across various forums after posting these things. These posters were done on time, and it was good. And special kudos to Toastmaster of the Day, Vignesh, for clearly communicating the theme a day early. I personally felt that would ignite the spark for the members to show up for the meeting. And I would personally say that it has improved a lot. Each session, to an extent, we tried to other with the time, and kudos to it. And I have only two areas of improvement. One is when a speaker is introduced or when a speaker is called out, their title and the name can be called out twice so that people would get an idea or listening. They can switch into a listening mode. Often, first time they can miss it out. For the second time, for sure, they can get it. I would request everybody to turn their cameras on. If that is not possible, I would request you to use the reaction buttons, the clapping, ballooning thing and all. Why? Because the Toastmaster of the day has conducted an engaging session today. If he or she actually knows that we are present and we cannot switch our videos on, these signs would motivate the speaker that actually everybody is hearing. I am somebody who always watches the meeting in the gallery view, and I see only 7 people cameras on and the rest are not switching their cameras on. But these signs constantly popping out would give a slight blush. If that blush is carried out in front of camera, I can assure that blush will be taken forward to each cameras which is on, and further blush, further motivation, further encouragement might move. So use the reaction button, balloon, heart, thumbs up, poppers, anything and everything in the reaction button which sounds good and healthy for the meeting can be used. And that's all. And the topics, the transition, the table topic, the evaluation, I would personally say these are the few things where we help each other to grow by listening. And I can assure we have well listened because the listening master quizzes were answered within a second or two. Today's meeting showcased a great planning, a time awareness, and a teamwork. With these small tweaks in engagement and clarity, I can assure that the next meeting would be way more dynamic and inclusive. Thank you once again for the opportunity to serve as a general evaluator today. Let us continue to win ourselves and lift each other along the way. Now I hand the control back to the Toastmaster of the day.
I have already completed the topic, so I don't have content.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hope you can hear me. There is a lot of background noise. No, right? Okay. It's raining very heavily in Bangalore. I could not hear my own voice. You can imagine. Okay. So thank you so much for that wonderful meeting. And I would like to talk with, obviously, our area director, Toastmaster Sujata. Could you please share some feedback or anything you would need to improve? That would be great for the upcoming session.
Yeah, I just want to say that. Have you taken a group pic? I just want to confirm.
That's a good question. I think Toastmaster Atira would have taken. She is a Zoom master.
Yes. I think you are on mute. Yes.
Can everyone come on video? Toastmaster Amir, Jagadishwar, and Toastmaster Arno.
Yeah, there is some issue on my camera right now, so
Okay.
checking on it. Maybe we can proceed.
That's okay.
Then it's taken.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I think it's taken. Thanks for that gentle reminder. We will definitely do it going forward.
Thank you so much, Samita. I just want to share in the group. Okay, that I really enjoyed a lot. Dynamic leaders are really dynamic. From starting to end, it keep audience engaged. I enjoyed each and every moment and the speakers. Wow, what a it's a like power packed for this wonderful opportunity for me. I learned a lot of things from your meeting today. Let us travel this 1 year with you. Thank you so much. And over to you, Toastmaster Savita. Can you
So
hear me?
thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sujata, for actually attending our session. So I really want to talk to distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon as well as Jagdishwar. But after the quick poll, Toastmaster Atira, can you please launch the poll?
The poll is launched. Is the poll visible?
Okay. I hope everyone submitted the poll. Toastmaster Atira, can you please confirm?
Yeah.
Okay. So Distinguished Toastmaster Satish. Yeah. Can you please let us know how was the meeting and what's your thought about our meeting today, sir?
Well, it was a very good meeting. I always believe that every meeting needs to have the three segments in place, which is you need to have prepared speeches, you need to have table topics, and you need to have an evaluation session. And your meeting had all the three of them, two prepared speeches, and that too of a very high quality, a table topic session which involved everybody into it, and that's a very important point of a table topic session, that you should give everyone a chance to speak. In a Toastmasters meeting, no individual should walk out of the meeting saying that I did not get a chance to speak. So to that extent, the table topic master uh, involved everyone in the session. He made people speak with the right selection of topics, which was good, and obviously a good evaluation session. So all in all, a very good meeting that's happening. Couple of things I could kind of recommend is that one of the things is you could have your secretary report read out at the beginning of every meeting. I'm not sure whether your club does write down a secretary report, but it's a very important thing in Toastmasters. Since we are a club, we need to have a report of the minutes of the meeting. In our district also, it's very important, since all the district awards which a club might aspire for, the basic supporting document that will be required is the minutes of the meeting. Otherwise, how do you justify that somebody has given a speech on that day, or a joint meeting happened on that day, or anything like that? So reading out of minutes of the meeting is very important. It also helps to develop the listening skills, writing skills, and presentation skills, because presenting minutes is akin to presenting a prepared speech. So that's something that you can kind of try to implement. And also, when we listening master is a very good thing, which I found. Not many clubs do a listening master. That's a good way to keep members engaged. We are not here to police people to say, have you been listening to what's happening in the meeting? But it's a good way for the club to gauge the member engagement in the entire meeting. Are members staying attentive in the meeting, or are they kind of doing multitasking? Because it's an online meeting, there are ample opportunities for people to multitask if they don't find the meeting engaging. And like the listening master said, everybody answered the questions correctly, which means that everybody was attentive in the meeting. So overall, a very, very good meeting. Continue the good work, and I'm sure that the club will scale greater heights. Thank you, and back to you, Madam President.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. That was a wonderful feedback. We will definitely look into the secretary report and minutes of meeting. We usually prepare end of the meeting, minutes of meeting, but we'll definitely look at the feasibility and implement it if possible going forward. Thank you
It's
so
the
much.
end of the meeting, but what happens is when you convene the next meeting, one of the items on the agenda is for the secretary to read out the minutes of the meeting of the previous meeting. Okay. Okay. And then you, and since it's a document, you should have one member to propose and one member to second, so that the club is kind of formally accepting what happened. So that's the process that needs to follow. You don't need to read it right now. Whatever happened in the previous meeting needs to be read out in the next meeting.
Okay, I think we need to just work out on the timing. So I am pretty sure Toastmaster Ratira will definitely do that from going forward. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So we have Toastmaster Jagdishwaran, if he is there. No? Oh, Jagdishwaran, Toastmaster Jagdishwaran. How did you find our meeting today? Any thoughts, suggestions?
Yeah, so it was really interesting, especially the prepared speeches and the table topic questions were very interesting and keeping us engaged. And even the listener were also, there were so many questions, so just ensured that everybody has listened and all that. So it was really interesting. And this is my first online meeting, so I usually do it offline at the Toastmasters, and I couldn't see any glitches. I couldn't see this is online meeting, so this is just like an offline meeting, turning the cameras on and speaking it. It was very interesting. Thank you. Over to you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jagdishwar, and please do join us every Sunday at 2:30 if you're free and if you find time. We will be always happy to have you in our session as well. Okay. So
Sure.
Toastmaster Arno, so how did you find the meeting today? I saw that you were present for the entire meeting, and last week you just came on the table topic session, and we couldn't have you the entire session, but I'm pretty honored to have you today for the entire session. So your thoughts and suggestions for today's meeting, please.
Yeah, so I loved the good implication of every role player in this club. That's great to see that you have also all roles well filled. You used great introductions. So the sections were introduced, the role players were introduced, and also each one has introduced their role very in a very good manner, I felt. So that was really good. In terms of recommendation, I would suggest more variation in the table topics because they were all around this winning team and potentially redundant after having 10 of them, and also be more strict on timekeeping.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arno, for that wonderful information. Do please uh, definitely join us next week. I know we are running out of time right now. I would love to chat with all of you. But before that, let's have a winner's certificates. Toastmaster Atira, can you please share the winner's certificates? So, okay, the best speaker goes to Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari Srinivasan. Congratulations, Toastmaster Uma. You were rocking today. So, as distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan, I am pretty sure it was a tough competition. So, the best speech evaluator is distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Congratulations. Okay, go ahead, Atira. The best table topic speaker is Satish Menon, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. Congratulations, sir. So the best role player, Toastmaster Anand, table topic master. Congratulations, Toastmaster Anand. So the best ancillary role player, the tough questionnaire prepared by Toastmaster Uni Krishnan. He was not there for a month and he took all the revenge asking tough questions, I believe. Congratulations, Toastmaster Uni Krishnan. So we have another set of monthly awards. Just a quick, we would like to share that. Toastmaster Atira, can you please share the monthly awards? These awards are for the consistent people who are actually attending our session regularly, and we really want to encourage each one of us to achieve this award. So go ahead, Atira, Toastmaster Atira. So first is Outstanding Toastmaster of the Month. So it goes like active member. So that goes to our rocking star Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Congratulations, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. Then next is Ardent Toastmaster of the Month. So active member and also taken 2 roles. So this is for myself, Savita Venkatesh. Congratulations to me. Thank you. Go ahead, Atira. So the next is Toastmaster Bindu Venkatesh. So just the name is changed, surname remains same. And then Toastmaster Sabita Madhav. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sabita. I think she is not attended the meeting today. And Toastmaster Janaki. Congratulations, Toastmaster Janaki. Toastmaster Atira. Congratulations for being Ardent Toastmaster of the Month. The next is Consistent Toastmaster of the Month. Consistent Toastmaster of the month is Toastmaster Sai Kumar. Congratulations for being consistent across the month of July. The next is Star Catalyst Award. Go ahead, Atira. So this certificate is for Distinguished Toastmaster Manju K. Manohar, Star Catalyst Award, and also Distinguished Toastmaster Ashwati Rajan for Star Catalyst Award. Obviously, Toastmaster Sridevi Srinivasan being a Star Catalyst Award. Oh, Toastmaster Savita Venkatesh for being a Star Catalyst Award. Toastmaster Atira. Next is Acharya Award for the mentors of the Toastmaster Club. That is Toastmaster Atira again for being an exceptional mentor and dedication as active members of Toastmaster. Acharya Award.
So a small correction, Toastmaster Savita. Acharya
Yeah.
Award is for the mentors whose mentees have completed a whole pathway. Since we don't have
Okay.
that one, so like there is no one for
Okay.
this.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Atira. So that's all we had for today. This monthly winning poster should have been actually presented starting of the meeting itself, but unfortunately, because of my system issue, I couldn't do that. We'll definitely do it going forward. So I know we ran out of time of 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful evening. See you next week, same time at 2:30. Have a rocking Sunday and have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you, guys. I'll just stop. You can just stop the recording.